Hey everyone, so you know those cheap mini fridges you see everywhere? The ones that can barely keep your drinks cold, let alone anything sensitive? Yeah, I tried a few of those before I found this lab fridge from ACCUCOLD, and let me tell you, it's a totally different beast. If you need reliable cooling for meds, lab samples, or even just want a quiet counter-height fridge that actually works, this might be the one. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this thing is built for precision. Most small fridges swing wildly between too cold and not cold enough, which can ruin vaccines or experiments. But the ARS3ML keeps temps steady between 36 degrees Fahrenheit and 46 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's accurate within a degree. I've had vaccines in here for weeks with no issues, and the digital display makes it easy to check at a glance. Plus, it has a built-in alarm that goes off if the temp drifts outside that range, something you won't find on your average dorm fridge. Another thing that surprised me was how quiet it is. I set this up in my home office next to my desk, and you barely hear it running. Most mini fridges sound like a jet engine, but this one uses a hermetically sealed compressor that's both efficient and whisper quiet. That's a game changer if you're working in a shared space or just don't want constant noise. Size-wise, it's counter-height, so it fits right under most kitchen counters or lab benches. The 3 cubic feet of space is actually pretty decent enough for a few dozen vials, small test tubes, or even a couple of 6-packs if you're using it casually. The adjustable glass shelves let you customize the interior, and the reversible door means you can hinge it to open from either side depending on your setup. I also love that it's designed for lab use, so it's got a stainless steel interior that's easy to wipe down and won't harbor bacteria. The exterior is sleek white, so it doesn't look out of place in a professional setting. And since it's Energy Star certified, it won't spike your electric bill like some power-hungry alternatives. Now, no fridge is perfect, so let me be real, it's a bit heavier than your average mini fridge, so moving it around isn't as easy. Also, the price is higher than what you'd pay for a basic dorm fridge, but you're paying for reliability and precision here. If you need something that just works without constant adjustments, it's worth it. All in all, if you've ever lost samples because a cheap fridge couldn't hold a steady temp or just gotten tired of the noise, this ACCUCOLD lab fridge is a solid investment. It's quiet, accurate, and built to last exactly what you need when your work depends on consistent cooling. Check it out using the link below if it sounds like the right fit for you. For most buyers, the real question is not whether ACCUCOLD ARS3ML 3Cu.Ft counter-height laboratory refrigerator sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like ACCUCOLD's MedLab Performance Series refrigerators or in features actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. What stands out about ACCUCOLD ARS3ML 3Cu.Ft counter-height laboratory refrigerator is how it seems positioned for buyers who want something practical, easy to understand, and worthwhile beyond the first impression. That usually matters more than flashy marketing because long-term satisfaction comes from how well the product fits your actual routine, priorities, and expectations once you start using it regularly. In real use, details like ACCUCOLD's MedLab Performance Series refrigerators are tailor-made to meet the Y features. Temperature settings are often the points that shape whether a product feels convenient, dependable, and worth the money after the excitement of opening the box wears off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like ACCUCOLD ARS3ML 3Cu.Ft counter-height laboratory refrigerator usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.